Good morning. It's turned out nice again. Hey, how's it going, guys? You all right? So, yeah, I'm sorry I weren't around yesterday either. I've had a terrible week. But I don't know. We'll be back on form on Monday. I feel like I've been saying that every day. We'll be on form tomorrow. But no, I've got to get back in my office on Monday morning. So, we'll do the videos. We'll do the pocket. We'll do everything. You know what I mean? It's just been a shit week. And every time I open my phone, it's just a load of nonsense to read. Do you know what I mean? So obviously I got kicked off Twitter recently. So if you'd like to follow me on Telegram, which I'm on there at the moment, then if you go to churchofdunk.com and scroll to the bottom, it'll tell you how to join me on Telegram. It's t.me/Mr. Duncan Oldham. It's just like a free Telegram channel, and there's a little chat room with it as well. It's nothing to do with football or anything really. It's just, for me to interact with some of you guys, when you want to chill out with me and stuff like that. So churchofdunk.com, go to the bottom of the page. If the domain name doesn't work for some reason, just go to duncanoldham.com and click on Church of Dunk at the top. All right. So I don't know if you've seen this, Liverpool have come forward with an Mbappe proposal, apparently. I saw this on the Liverpool Echo this morning. There's absolutely nothing to talk about, so let's have a giggle. Liverpool have reportedly come forward with a proposal worth €200 million, £171 million for Kylian Mbappe. And there is a growing expectation Mbappe will leave PSG this summer, with tensions between the forward and the French club seemingly at an all-time high. I think he's going to dig in and stay. What do you think? You know what I mean? Real Madrid have long been the front-runners for the 2018 World Cup winner, though Liverpool are attempting to, quote, make things complicated for Real Madrid. That is according to a latest report from Spain, which adds the Reds are, quote, ready to try to convince Mbappe to sign, and that there is an expectation Liverpool's rumoured offer will be instantly accepted by the reigning League One champions. How was about that then? Now, this report comes from El Nacional in Catalonia. And if you believe that, you'll believe anything. You know what I mean? So, it's been a miserable summer so far, I think, for Liverpool transfer. Gossip, news, speculation, debate. It's the toxic most toxic I've ever seen Liverpool supporters online with each other, to be honest with you. And that's because of the Jordan Henderson leaving the club, as Rafa would say. What I mean by that is I have seen some absolutely awful things said about Jordan Henderson, and I don't understand it. And this is not from people that oppose him moving to Saudi Arabia. Yeah, my friends over there. It's nothing to do with that. These are people that couldn't care less if he went, to another Premier League club, that kind of thing. These are just people that don't want him at the club, don't rate. Listen, I have never been a fanboy of Jordan Henderson, but I don't understand why people have been so awful about him. Do you know what I mean? I understand why people that oppose, his moving to Saudi, why they would be a bit butthurt and stuff like that. I understand why they might be like that. I don't agree with it. But it's just, I don't know. I've never seen our fan base like that before about a Liverpool player, especially one that's given his all to the club. So even if you don't rate him, he is an outstanding, he was someone that gave his all for Liverpool Football Club. And that's all I ask of anybody. Do you know what I mean? Don't understand it. Really disrespectful. Very disappointing, And I've been reading comments like that to do with it all. We all went into the summer thinking we were going to get Bellingham maybe. We were going to have this massive rebuild, and it's not happened. And there's still time left, but I'm not really sure we're going to be prepared for the opening game as things are at the moment. But, something has to happen. So, we can't go mental yet. But you can be concerned. And I think for me, it's a combination of disappointment on the Bellingham situation, disappointment on this massive rebuild that's not happened. It's been more of a dismantling situation. But I keep telling myself something will change. There's plenty of time, Duncan. Calm down, and all that. The fans, you just think, arguing with each other. And do you know what, guys? I'm going to be completely honest with you. Maybe this is because I've had a bad week. But yeah, I don't know if it was yesterday or the day before. I said to my friends online, in that Telegram channel, that I'm on now, I said, for the first time in more than a decade, I felt like jacking cop talking. I really, really did feel like that. And the only thing, I think if it wasn't for you guys, I don't think I'd do it anymore. Maybe that's just that typical, summer transfer blues, if you like, summer transfer window blues, because I think some of my long-term VIP members would say, come on, don't the summer's mental. Once the football starts again, you'll be all right. Maybe it's just, maybe I've had a bad week and I don't understand, I don't agree with a lot of what I'm seeing and reading at the moment. I don't know, but my heart hasn't felt in it at all the last couple of days. I'm sure that, if we get a positive signing or some positive news, we've got something to talk about again. And also, the football season, it's not what you think. Also, the football season starting, will give us something to talk about. Let's hope it's positive. But my mood, honestly, yesterday I think it was, I was just like, I've had enough. So I don't know. Maybe it's just an accumulation of things in a shit week. But I could never turn my back on you guys. Never. I couldn't do that. So I don't know. There's nothing to talk about. We need to see some activity. And the other thing as well that I think is bringing me down is the amount of nonsense that's out there now. There's so many Twitter accounts, so many podcasts or YouTube channels are just doing anything for views or traffic or whatever, and it's like, I don't really want to be a part of that. You're spending more time reading nonsense than you are credible stuff. And I don't know, I feel like I just want to lock myself away in my office and turn all that stuff off, and it's very hard to when you need to stay in the loop and keep in touch with everyone. It could be my state of mind. I'm not, as far as I'm aware, I'm not depressed. We support Liverpool football because we've got FSG as owners, so there's an amount of, a certain amount of depression. I'm all right. I had a bad week, or, why. And but I'm not that. I'm not someone that sits around feeling sorry for himself. I want to be on here making videos for you guys and talking about proper stuff. Do you know what I mean? I miss that enthusiasm and I miss you guys. But I can't lie, at the minute my heart's not in it. It's just not in it. But those of you that have watched me for a long time know I have those ups and downs, Well, we all do, don't we? Don't you do that as a supporter? Don't sometimes are you not like now? Are you a little bit like, oh, God? Do you know what I mean? And I'm finding myself sat outside in the morning, right? I get up in the morning, and as you know, I have a cup of tea or a coffee, right? And I sit outside with Remy, my little rescue dog, and normally I'd have a cuppa and go straight to my desk and crack on. But I'm finding myself there at the moment, sitting there longer and longer and longer, because I just think, I know if I open up my phone, there's nothing of interest to discuss. I mean, look, we're talking about Kylian Mbappe. It's ridiculous. Do you know what I mean? And I need it to change. Basically, I need it to change. So, anyway, that's it. I can't make videos and have serious conversations with you if there's nothing to discuss. And every conversation at the moment goes back to the owners, and I can't bear it, guys. I can't bear it. So I need the mood in the camp to change. I'd rather be stood here having a laugh with you with that flag behind me, my little toy gun. And no, mate, I might get banned from YouTube now as well for having guns. Can't say nothing today, can you? Yeah, I'd rather be having a laugh. So, but I think it'll change. It has to change, right? Doesn't it, guys? It has to change, right? Right? Convince me it'll change. Convince me that. Tell me, say to me, don't. Yeah, I know what you mean. I feel the same, but we'll be all right, mate. In a few days, when Boy George works his, magic and triggers another contract clause somewhere, we'll be all right. Jack, can you not just imagine? See, I'm going straight back to the owners. Can you not imagine how great it would be under new owners? Careful what you wish for. Oh, fuck off. I don't know, guys. I'm just bored. I'm bored. the most weird. I don't know. Maybe because we set ourselves up for such like, I don't know. Maybe you were different from me. Maybe you were not like me. Some of you that are completely FSG out probably thought, nah, we won't do anything as usual. Excuse me. But, this summer, I went into this summer really excited. I thought, wow, we're going to get 5 signings at least. Maybe we still will. It's just, I don't know. You would expect, wouldn't you, that they'll get Lavia, all right? Kone, despite him being injured, there's suggestions that we're still watching that. Thuram, Gravenberg, whatever he's called, there's I've always said I thought he was a stacked option, like a stacked deal. Liverpool know they can do it to push it through. But are they really going to sign all in players, guys? I don't have much faith at the moment. I've got to be honest with you. There's a part of me that's saying we have to do something, right? We have to do something. The squad is a squat. He's not good enough at the moment, right? But I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, Premier League starts soon. How do them players get together and gel and stuff like that? It's just very confusing. It's very confusing. And I know I can record this video for you today, and I know by the end of today or tomorrow, something fantastic, as Brendan Rodgers would say, could happen, and the mood will change. And at least I'd be on here with you going, fuck for that. Do you know what I mean? I know it can change. I know it can change. Anyway, we just have to wait and see. I don't want you to think, no, Dunk's not doing any videos. He's not updating the VIP members website. He's not done a podcast. He's tossing it off. What am I supposed to do? I recently set up a mailing list, right? And I was going out every day to the cafe to send out an email to you guys. I think the link is in the video description right at the bottom. What can I email people about? Unless you adopt the tactics of these Twitterite TKs and people on YouTube or wherever that just want to, just waste your time and lure you in, with clickbait shit. I can't do that. Make more revenue doing that, but I can't do that. I'd rather just think, my peoples know that when I surface there's something to talk about, apart from now in this video, obviously. But it's Saturday. I'm sat here and I'm like, meh. What? I'm just really confused. That's it. I'm really confused. And I want my enthusiasm back with you guys. You know what I mean? I know when something happens, the mood will change. I know it will. I've done this long enough now. I know what it'll be like. And we'll forget all the drama and stuff like that. But it is a frustrating period, no matter how, positive you are. If you're a really positive supporter, then fucking fair play to you. I don't think I'm negative. I just think I'm a realist. I'm just like, I just feel a bit concerned because, even if we do make a, mad rush of signings towards the end of the window, I see now what I am in here. It's very hot. Yeah, that's not just a B-city or anything, guys. All right, it's genuinely hot in here. Even if we do make a mad rush of signings, them players need time to gel and to understand and learn systems and shit like that. It's just, I'm a little bit nervous. I'm a bit squeaky bum. But, with football, it has a habit of, really surprising you sometimes, right? Like, we can go into the season well, I don't know. And then, boom, your first game 5-0 to us. Who knows? We don't know. But I'm just thinking there, I just felt I had a little lift on there, girls, right? Because I just thought about, the football season's nearly a year. And then we go back into a different routine, don't we? I can't wait till the transfer window closes, personally. But we go back then into, a different routine, don't we? And I like that routine. I like the weekends. Now there's no happening, is there? You know what I mean? I like my weekends when the football's on. Kick back, watch this, watch that programme, watch that pre-match stuff, then the passions of it all, then the match of the day, all that stuff. So, it'll be with us soon, won't it? Maybe we'll be all right. So, but I wanted to make a video to tell you how I'm feeling, right? I'm feeling very, yesterday I could have just gone. If someone could have said to me yesterday, do something else, I would have done it. Just that's how I felt. And I've always, I've always thought if I won millions, zillions on the lottery, I would always continue Cop Talk. Some people say, if I won the lottery, I'd vanish and all that. I might vanish to somewhere else or something, do something with my life. But I could never give up you guys. I could never give up the Cop Talk members, the people that have supported, the friends I've made. I could never do that. And, you know, and with zillions in the bank and not being under pressure, you know, in life, you know, which we all are with various things, it would be fun, and I would make it even better, you know, buy the equipment to make things better, and I'd love it, honestly. But yesterday I thought, you know, if I won lottery, I'd just fucking disappear. That's how I felt yesterday. But that's probably my own mood, you know. So, I try to be honest with you guys. I'm not gonna ever pretend to be someone I'm not, and pretend that, you know, I'm this passionate football fan when I don't feel like I'm like that. And it's probably the wrong thing for me to do or say, right? Because I'm supposed to be all like, hey, what's up, guys? You know what I mean? All that nonsense. You know, Liverpool is my life, ooh, you know, and all that. I can't do that. So that means, though, that when I'm buzzing off my tits, right, and I'm like, oh my God, fucking Liverpool, you know that it's authentic. Do you know what I mean? Because I'm not coming on here, you know, with fancy Liverpool graphics behind me to make me look like a super vlogger or something like that, you know, with a shirt on and all. Look at me, look at me, brand new, clean, red and white, you know, attire. Yeah. No, fuck that. No. We'll be all right. We'll be all right. It's just a little dip in my own mood and football in general, I think. So anyway, leave me a comment. Let me know what you're thinking. Wait, are you coming to Saturday night stream? It's streaming tonight. I'm going to be streaming on here tonight, all right? If you want to come along. Probably be about 8 o'clock UK time. We'll have a few sherbets and a giggle. We will talk about Liverpool soccer, you know, Liverpool Soccer Club early in the evening. We'll do that. And then hopefully we'll have a laugh and a giggle. That's it. All right then. Let me know what you think. Sorry if I'm bringing the mood down. I know for a fact. Well, I don't know for a fact. I think that things will be positive soon. They have to be. It just has to be. All right, guys. I'll see you in a bit.